What's up, fight fans? I know it's pretty late that I'm getting on live, but I got off work pretty late. Went to the gym, got some, was burning some calories off. You know how that is, fight fans. You know how that is, guys. But I miss you guys, and I'm off work tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll most definitely be on here tomorrow to chat with you guys a little bit earlier. But I want to come on here and say hey, and I hope all is well. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is in good spirit, good health. What's up, blood? Now what's up, blood? What's going on, Turo? What's going on? Welcome back, man. I apologize if I'm joining this. I'm doing this too late, but working and all that, man, got me kind of caught up in time. But that ain't gonna stop me from getting on live though, man. What's going on? What's going on, blood? How's life been? Did you watch the fight this Saturday? That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, man. I just want to come on live to check in. Ha! You think that Oliveira is gonna beat Max Holloway, man? How confident are saying that? You confident in saying that? I don't see Oliveira beating Max, man. I don't even like this fight. This whole matchup, I don't like it, bro. Yeah, I don't really care for the 8 packs card, but I'm gonna still watch it. It's good content, and it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be a decent fight. I want Oliveira to win to get his rematch. It's his rematch. I want him to get revenge over Max Holloway. I love Max Holloway too. The blessed is the best is blessed. But I just think it's a bad matchup for Charles, man, because Charles get hit a lot, and Max got good boxing. At lightweight, Max have this different type of power at lightweight, where he's knocking his opponents down to the ground like Dustin Poirier, where he's putting Justin Gaethje to sleep face first. Like Max Holloway power is just a little bit different at lightweight. And Charles, when he fight a power puncher, it kind of concerns me. But if Charles can actually follow a good game plan, something he did not do in a Superior fight, and that is grapple. Charles got some great grappling skills and great Brazilian jiu-jitsu skills. Most submissions in the UFC, Charles Oliveira. So Charles needed to grapple, throw a lot of leg kicks, throw a lot of calf kicks. Max Holloway, he do a terrible job at checking leg kicks and calf kicks. And Charles needed to just grapple, man. Put his size on Max Holloway. Throw those kicks, throw those front kicks, bad Max Holloway up, keep Max guessing, and add in a lot of grappling, like he did with Gamrot. Yeah, he got good power at lightweight, man. That's what concerns me. The longest they're on the feet and they get into a brawl and exchange, it go favor Max Holloway every time. That's the thing. He should grapple, but he won't. That's the thing. I don't understand that with these fighters. I know that the fight is like a BMF fight. Well, both of these fighters supposed to go out there and just start slinging it out. But sometimes you got to fight smart, man. And I don't think that hopefully Charles learned from the Superior fight. Hopefully someone's smart enough in his training camp to be like, hey, Charles, he was fighting a little reckless, with Superior. In this fight, we're going to have a different game plan. We're going to be kicking very heavy from the start, and we're going to be grappling. We're going to try to get a hold to Max Holloway. Yeah, I know, man. And he does. Charles can be an entertaining fighter if he grapple. He don't got to just use his Muay Thai skill and with the high guard and and just stand up and just kick and box. Charles can grapple. He can stand up for a little bit, right? But still, he can still grapple. This would be a big win for Charles Oliveira. And they'll put him right back in the conversation of getting a title fight if he beat Max Holloway. Who's, undefeated at lightweight in Max Holloway. Beating Poirier and then, sleeping Gaethje. I don't want Oliveira to be like a Michael Chandler. But Michael Chandler going all his fights just to entertain. Michael Chandler does not follow no game plan. He fights to entertain me, you, and the fans. I don't want Charles to have that mindset and get away from his skill set because Charles is a very skilled fighter, man, and capable of beating anybody in the world. That's a bad idea, man. I don't want to see Charles get slept again like he did with Superior. That's a bad idea. If Charles got the mindset and coming in his fight and slinging and just throwing punches with Max, he's in a world of trouble. World of trouble. Hey, mate. Cheerio. Lovely day in London, huh? Hey, man. Thanks for joining the live, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Thanks for joining. Sorry it's so late. Hey, everyone. My ass isn't gonna eat itself. It's time we got somebody to need their ass ate in the live. Hey, my love, Nikki. My beautiful Nikki Kitty. Thanks for joining. Hey, man, I love some tea, man. What kind of tea is it? What time is it over there in London? Show me. You want me to see my war face? You want to see my war face? That's my war face. That's my mad dog face. Oh man. Oh man, time to work on it. I work on it. I work on it tomorrow in the mirror. Oh my god, that sounds good. That sounds good. You make me. Hey, can you fist me a cup of that? That sounds good, man. What'd you say, Zero? I can see Charles rocking Max Holloway standing. Charles does has power. I mean, he got knocking down Gaethje, knocking out Michael Chandler. He got power, and that clinch too. Charles Oliveira clinch with the knees is dangerous too. He need to work that in the Max fight. Yeah, you're right. I forgot Poirier did knock he almost finished Max Holloway too. I think about it. It was like in the first round, right? He knocked him down in the bell run. He got like saved by the bell. And he was like wobbling back to his stool. He was hurt. You right about that, Turo. I might gotta, really dive deep into that fight when it comes. I know the fight in March, but I gotta do some more homework on that fight. Appreciate it, man. Express, appreciate it. I gotta keep grinding harder than I did yesterday, brother. That's what it's all about. Grind, grind, grind. You see the thing, grind. Yep. Tasks over and over in order to attain a goal. Oh, it's 8:42. Okay, okay. It's in the morning. I'm in the US, so it's like almost 4 in the morning. So 8, yeah, 4 hour difference. If it, I can see Charles rocking Max on the feet. I can't see it. I can see Charles rocking Max with something that Max didn't see coming. Trying to show off his boxing, or Max could be trying to taunt Charles Oliveira, point at the ground or something. You know how Max do. He be slipping the punches with his hands down. He could get rocked. He could get rocked, man. So I can see that happening. But if Charles get it done, I'd be happy for him. I really would. Everybody say hey to my Australian friend. I'm sorry, George. Work has been kicking my behind, man. I get. Look how late I am. Look how late it is. I'm on live, man. Look how late it is. But hey, George, thanks for joining. But I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be getting on live a lot earlier than this, though. But I miss you guys. He said, "Oh, gee, I didn't know if it was you or me." No, it's not you. It's not you. It's me, man. I gotta find more time to get on here, man. Been working, schedule been all over the place, doing doubles at work. But they ain't gonna stop me from getting on live, George. How you been though, brother? Everything been all right? So I was just gonna keep Holloway on the back foot. Pressure. Not sure how Holloway will respond. I think that Max don't respond good on the back foot. I remember he fought, he fought Alexander Volkanovski. Volkanovski had Max Holloway on the back foot. And it was mainly because of Volkanovski's power, the pressure he was bringing. He was chopping down those legs. And it was kind of hard for Max to just kind of like lunge in and trying to push Volkanovski backwards because Max didn't want to get caught with anything. He knew that Volkanovski had power. Not a lot of power, but he had some, he has some sting in his punches, Volkanovski. So but I think Max will be fine. Yeah, I got Max winning that fight. But don't be like Turo said, don't be surprised if Charles Oliveira can wobble Max on the feet. Yeah, I got my final tomorrow. Oh yeah, you got the final, man. I want everybody to give George prayers. Let's pray for George on his finals. I know you're gonna knock that test out the park, man. And I can't wait for you to come over here and tell me how far you knocked out the park. It's like it could be like a home run, man. I know you got it. Yes, Nikki, he got it, my love. He got it. The test ain't gonna beat George. George gonna beat the test. You got it. Hey, Turo, we gonna see, Turo. We gonna see. Hey, I just hope Charles Oliveira follow a good game plan. And I love Charles to death, man. I love the Bronx. But he just don't follow good game plans. Even with Tapir, he really disappointed me, man. Like he was doing good. He was grappling with Tapir, got Tapir to the ground. He was locking in, the lead lock. But he was like he's standing right there in front of Tapir, throwing these punches, chin wide open. Like, bro, you can't go in there doing it against Max Holloway. He was doing good versus Ilya. Ilya just Ilya Power was out of this world, man. Like I don't know what type of power Tapir got, but that's what made the fight even more dangerous for Charles Oliveira. Because it's like, bro, what Charles should have did in the Tapir fight was throw kicks, throw front kicks, throw leg kicks, add in some high kicks with his Muay Thai, and then throw the front kicks to kind of get closer to Tapir to try to get the takedowns by pressuring him. Because I don't know if Tapir is as good as fighting backwards as he is fighting forward. So if you'd have pressured him and got him against the cage and just kind of dirty box, worked his knees. Charles got some really good knees in the clinch. Work those knees, try to find a submission, and just grapple Tapir, it would have been a much different fight. I believe. I think so. Oh, really? Oh, I would have thought Charles was taller than Max. Okay. Yeah, Max do got a. Yeah, you're right about that. Everybody do has a lower reach than Max. But Max, he got that good distance, able to find, able to find himself in and out. Yes, he do usually struggle with shorter fighters. I feel like Frankie Edgar would have had a better chance of defeating Max if it was prime Frankie Edgar that fought Max. I think that would have been a different fight. But he does seem to have problems with shorter fighters. Like Volkanovski, as we know, 3 times he defeated him. Who else gave I mean, Rodriguez gave him a hard time. That Rodriguez not really short, but he's a really, really good kickboxer. Yeah, people around Max height, like Kevin Cater, Brian Ortega, he usually able to have a lot of success against those fighters. You're right about that. Yeah, that's not a big difference though. Yeah. Yeah, Poirier, yeah. Poirier did give him a hard. I think that was Max's first time. That was Max's first time moving up to lightweight when he fought Destin Poirier in a rematch. And it was kind of like Max. It's kind of like a last minute call. It was like a 3 weeks notice for Holloway to kind of put that mass and weight on him to move up to 155. But when he really took the time to kind of like take care of his body, put on the weight properly at 155, he looked it amazing against Justin Gaethje. It's like Justin Gaethje didn't have no business being in that with Max Holloway. Yeah, that's not really a height difference. Usually, the shorter fighters he struggles with this 5'7", 5'7" with the long arms. Yeah, yeah. If you go down the timeline of history, those are the fighters he usually struggle with. But don't let the fighter be the same height as him, or like an inch taller than him. He'll be all right. And it was the same thing with John Jones. Like you think about it, all the taller fighters Jones fought, Jones struggled with them. Like Alexander Gustafsson, Dominic Reyes. He struggled with those fighters. Yeah, a lot of people counted Max Holloway out. A lot of people saying that Gates was gonna do Max Holloway like he did Tony Ferguson. I'm like, that's crazy talk, man. Max Holloway's skill set is totally different from Tony Ferguson. Even the Tony Ferguson in his prime, Max Holloway do not fight like a Tony Ferguson who just throw himself in the fire. Once they are outside or like normal height is when it's bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, George. That chin is right there. I mean, it's just red-handed, caught red-handed with that beautiful bow. I can see Max just catching him. I can see Max catching Charles with a beautiful 1-2, like he did with Aldo. And I think that was the first time they fought. He caught Aldo with that beautiful 1-2, knocked Aldo down. That's what I'm saying, man. Holloway boxing is better than Charles Oliveira boxing. I mean, Holloway do get hit too, but not as much as Charles Oliveira, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He way more defensive sound than Tony. And Max keep good distance too. He'll throw some leg kicks. He throw that beautiful spinning back kick. Like he can mix it up like that. Yeah. If Aldo didn't gas out, Holloway would have had a really hard time. But it's like Aldo, which is one of my fighters, by the way. Aldo was kind of rushing in. He was in Brazil. He just throwing out these hard punches. He was so aggressive that Aldo ended up gassing himself out by doing that. But I think that's the way you had to. I think that's the way that Aldo had to fight Max because it takes some time for Max to get in the groove and kind of get in his rhythm. So I think he had to fight like that, but he paid for it twice, especially the second time. Oh my god. Yep. Turo said the same thing. It's a BMF fight, so Charles going to pull on the show, sadly, and I hate that. Oh, George. All right, good night, George. Thanks for joining, man. Get your sleep. Get all your rest for your test. Now you'll knock it out the park, man. You'll come on here and tell me that you passed. And I can't wait to hear that. I can't wait to hear you say that. But good luck on your final, man. We praying for you. If you if you're shorter than Max and have a good stand up and long reach, he will have a hard time. Yeah. Guess who else did a decent job against Max Holloway? Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen. When I rewatched that fight, because Arnold Allen fight Gene Silver. Yeah, good luck, George, on your test, man. This your moment. Do process of elimination. With the questions, they try to trick you up. You got it. I totally believe in you, man. But yeah, Arnold Allen did a good job too, bro. At featherweight, I rewatched that fight because Arnold Allen fight in January for UFC 324. And I watched that fight. I said, damn, man, Arnold Allen did a decent job. He really did. Isn't Florida a border state to Georgia? Like that. Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. I really believe so. I've been to Florida so many times. I should be able to answer that right off the bat. But I done been to different parts of Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida, man, you name it, man. I haven't been to Miami, Florida though. I do want to go to Miami one day, but yeah. So Turo, man, tell me about this Jamal Hill beef. Jamal Hill and Joanna Jacek beef, man. They say Jamal Hill say he seen Joanna Jacek in the VIP section. She asked him what his girl was, and they been had some stuff going on where he tried to smash Joanna. What's going on with this, man? That's all I've been seeing on social media. And I heard Jamal, his side of the story about it. What's going on, man? You from Chi Town? Chi Town. Thanks for joining the live. How you pronounce your name? Jordine. Thanks for joining the live, Jordine. Well, it really depends on what part of Orlando is close to. Oh, really? Hey, Tour, you know your stuff, man. You know your different parts of Georgia. I about to say different parts of the state. I did not know that. Yeah, Orlando and Bristol, Georgia, are only 3 hours apart from. Wow, did not know that. Atlanta only 1 hour from Charleston. Yeah, Atlanta, yeah, it's not that far from Chattahoochee. Not at all. Now that's somewhere I drive. I can't that Florida drive, man. What is like 6, 8 hours? Bro, I don't know how my stepdad be doing that. We used to take the little family trips on the spring break to Orlando. I was like, man, I'm from um I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, man. What about you? Yeah, I love Orlando, man. Especially in the summertime, like when it's hot, the springtime. You go with a lot of people, it might be your friends, your family. Oh man, I have a blast, man. I have an absolute blast. Oh, you from Nashville, Tennessee? Okay. And you from ain't Michael Chandler from there? Nashville, Tennessee? You got you get used to the Georgia to Florida. Oh, family trip, Orlando, man. Oh, Nick, you've been everywhere around the world. But I don't know. I guess you get used to the drive, especially if you have like other people in the car who can drive too. Y'all just take turns. But you got that cup of coffee, and you got the music on. Yeah, you'll be good. I'm a fellow Southern like you. I can tell, man, with the conversation. Nah, Chandler from. Oh no, I think he just lives. Yeah, he live in Nashville. He not from there. That's right. That's right. And he trained out there in Nashville. That's right. That's right. So you're a Southern guy. Okay, okay. Oh, it's a 6 hour drive. Okay, I thought it was like a 7 hour drive, 8 hour drive. I guess it depends on how fast you drive too. And like shortcuts, different ways to get there. Oh, Miami is like a 9 to 10. Oh wow, I didn't know Miami was that far. I want to go to Miami, but I heard Miami they drinks and food and stuff is kind of on the expensive side. So I don't know. But I do want to go there. I supposed to went to Miami for my 27th birthday. But the people we supposed to went with, went on board, and I didn't go by myself, so I just had a party instead. Hey, Tua, are you a traveler? Like, do you travel a lot of places every other month or normally? Yeah, they do have like a similar. Yeah, like if I go to Alabama, they accent ain't too far from my accent. That's that Southern for you, man. They be like, "Where you from, man? You sound like you from Atlanta." That's how people do me. You sound like you from. Yeah, I'm used to Miami. I grew up there for a little bit and got family there. Oh, really? Nikki, you never told me that, girl. So you used to Miami. You probably Miami'd out. You probably want to go there no time soon. You got family down there too? Wow, didn't know that. Yeah, I travel only in the United States. Hey, it's nothing wrong with that, man. And that's good. You travel in the United States. So I'm pretty sure you've been to Puerto Rico, you've been to Virginia. Oops. Hey, it's okay. That's a part of life. We get to know each other, get to know things that we didn't know about each other. Yeah, and I go to Orlando and people say they stay there, they've been staying down there for almost all their life and stuff like that. I'd be like, I can hear the accent. I can hear it. But I get that a lot. And I'm in public, like, where you from, man? I can hear that southern accent. I'm like, from Atlanta, bro. South side. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Welcome to the Cool Koi Show, where we talk about all things MN and MMA. I don't know if you watch MMA, Lex, but hey, where you from? You from the US or look, Nikki, he said Georgia and Florida are basically sister states. You right about that. Right. That's why a lot of blacks who stay in Georgia, what's the first trip they take for their kids when they go on spring break or in the summertime? They go to Orlando. They go to Orlando every time, bro, because that's the place. That's the place. That's more like they can relate the most going to Orlando. Hey kids, where I want to go for spring break? We're going to Orlando, Florida. That's the first thing, bro. It's like you see a lot of people in Orlando, Florida, like doing spring break. Like I know I went to school with that person. Yeah, it's like a family city. You know what I'm saying? Like where everybody going for the spring break, everybody going for the summertime. You're like, damn, my cousin went to Orlando. I'm like, damn, we just came back from Orlando. It's like that all the time, man. All the time. Okay, y'all make me not want to go to Miami because I haven't been to Miami before. I want to go, but y'all making me not want to go to Miami. You keep saying I don't care for Miami. Nikki said she got family down there. She used to it. Like she ain't really care for it. What's going on? Yeah, people. Yes, all people from Orlando. I was in Orlando one time. I seen two of my classmates, high school classmates in Orlando. Yeah, Disney, Universal. Yeah, my sister them love that. And the rides in Orlando, then we had like the little water slide park thing outside the hotel. I mean, Orlando is the place to be. I mean, in the springtime, that's at least that's how I grew up. Bro, I want to go to LA, bro. Oh my god, I want to go to LA. Man, I might gotta get your. Hey, Tuo, man, you go out of town, man. You gotta let me know like a couple months ahead. Or try to let me know a couple months ahead. I need to go with you and go traveling, man. Damn. I know you've been to LA too, bro. Not LA, I'm tripping. I know you've been to Las Vegas. Vegas, I had a blast, bro. I actually went there on my birthday. Um, yeah, I need to visit LA, nigga, for real, man. You know, there's a lot of places I ain't visit. I need to visit. Before I leave this earth, I need to visit LA. Oh, really? Yeah, I can kind of see it. The weather in LA is probably about the same. You don't like Vegas? Man, I had a blast in Vegas, man. I went on. It was a yeah, it was a fight that Saturday when Volkanovski fought Brian Ortega. That's when I went in September. It was like about like what 3 years ago, and I had fun, man. I had fun in Vegas. Maybe because it was like a lot. It was like concerts going on. There's a UFC fight that same night. I was with my friends. Then my mom, my stepdad, they came, but they were their own friends, no, their own crew. I had a blast. Yeah, I heard Houston is real nice. I want to go to Houston. I heard they like clubs down there and they restaurants is like lit. Like Atlanta ain't fucking with Houston clubs and restaurants. That's what I heard. Cali has palm trees. Cali got palm trees. That's like Florida. You've been in California too. And I be smoking on the best loud in California. Hey, California. Oh, California. And I said, in California. Man, how have I not been in California? Oh, man. All right, guys, I'm about to wrap it up. Tiro, brother, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Always a pleasure. Um, Nikki is always it's always a pleasure talking to you, girl. But I'm about to hit the bed. I haven't been in. That's what I'm saying, Tiro. I have not been in Nashville, bro. I can name a list of places I have not been. But it's like I just found me a new traveling partner. I am behind, bro. I'm knocking 30 years old, bro, and I haven't been to Nashville. I ain't been to Cali. I ain't been to Miami. I ain't been to LA. I'm like, man, I'm behind, man. The thing about it is, I could have been went to Nashville to visit and got me a little hotel down there, but I don't want to go by myself, man. I want to go with my friends, like a group of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that's to travel by myself. I'm not. But I got to get it together, man. I got to. But I think I found me a traveling partner in you two, bro. I think that might be all right. 2026. But two, I'm about to hit the bed, brother. I just want to come in for a little while, chat up with y'all, make sure everybody's life is going good. That's what it's all about. Talk about a little MMA news and stuff. Charles and Max is official. Can't wait. The Jamal Hill beef and Joanna J check. I hope they can make up and fix that. Whatever they got going on. But yeah, brother, I'm gonna hit the bed. Yeah, nigga, we go travel, girl. We talked about that. You gotta know what we talked about. We go travel. We go travel. I'm gonna have a blast. I'm gonna finally be able to live my life to the fullest. I can't wait. I can't wait. But good night, guys. Peace out. A-Town down. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed buzz bite. Good night, y'all. Mucho love you guys, okay? Love.